Good morning, everybody. The topic of today's discussion is viroids, the general characteristics and fine structure of potato spindle tuber viroid. These are the contents of today's video. Introduction, structure of viroids, general characters of viroids, replication of viroids, viroid diseases, potato spindle tuber disease, fine structure of potato spindle tuber viroid, conclusion and references. Now, what are viroids? Viroids are infectious pathogens that affect only plants. Therefore, they are also called as plant pathogens, very small infectious plant pathogens. Structurally, viroids are smaller than viruses and possess circular strands of ribonucleic acid RNAs without any protein coating. So they have only naked RNA without protein coat. These entities make use of the cellular machinery present in plant cells to replicate new copies of itself. It primarily affects all forms of higher plants. So, viroids are small infectious plant pathogens made up of only naked RNA without protein coat, and they infect only plants. The small single stranded RNAs are circles of RNAs. The RNA are only 240 to 400 bases long. Example, the coconut kadang kadang viroid, which has only 246 bases of RNA. The human pathogen hepatitis D also is known to be a viroid. It is a subviral agent similar to a viroid. Hepatitis D in humans is thought to be caused by a viroid. Now coming to the structure of viroids. Viroids differ from the virus in structure and form. These consists of solely short strands of circular single-stranded RNA without protein coats, as I told you. The plants that are infected by viroids are responsible for the crop failures and also cause loss of millions of dollars in the agricultural revenue every year. Some of the plants that are affected by these pathogens are potatoes, tomatoes, cucumbers, chrysanthemums, coconut palms, avocados, etc. The viroids were first discovered by T.O. Diener, Theodore Otto Diener, in the year 1971. It was first examined in the potato spindle tuber viroid that caused a huge loss to the potato industry. Viroids are plant parasites like transcriptional machinery of the cell organelles such as nucleus or chloroplast. Since they are known to be non-coding, they don't code for any proteins. They replicate by the process of RNA transcription. They mainly infect the epidermis of the hosts after causing mechanical damage to the cell wall of the plant. So viroid RNA forms a rod-like structure because of complementary base pairing. So viroids are naked pieces of RNA which can only infiltrate an already damaged plant cell. It has an unusual structure due to complementary base pairing. Viroid RNA does not contain any genes that encode proteins. Some act as ribozyme. The RNA catalyzes an enzymatic reaction. Now here are the forms of viroids. Some form a simple rod-like structure, whereas others form complex branched structures. So the upper one is rod type viroid structure, the lower one is branched viroid structure. So single stranded circle, both are. So they have unusual structure due to complementary base pairing. Some of them form simple rod-like structures, whereas other viroids have a complex branched structure. Now coming to the characteristic features of viroids, or the general characters of viroids. So they are the smallest known agents causing infectious disease, which infect only the plants. Viroids contain only RNA, smaller in size, only 250 to 400 nucleotides long, and they infect only plants. Rods are formed due to intrastrandal folding caused by complementary base pairing with small unpaired loops. Viroids are species of nucleic acid with relatively low molecular weight and a unique structure. Molecular weight is around 11,500 to 1,25,000 Daltons. They reproduce within the host cell, which they affect in and cause variations in them, causing death. There are two families of viroids, namely Pospi-viroidae, nuclear viroids, and Avsun-viroidae, chloroplastic viroids. Viroids replicate in a rolling circle mechanism. They replicate by a rolling circle mechanism. Viroids have no protein coding genes, but viroid RNA itself acts as a ribozyme. Viroids are said to move in an intracellular manner, cell to cell through plasmodesmata and long distance through the phloem. These are a few of the general characters of viroids. Then coming to the replication of viroids. Viroids replicate by a rolling circle mechanism. Two rounds of rolling circle replication are used by viroids to replicate themselves. Upon entry into a plant cell, the circular positive single-stranded RNA uses the plant RNA polymerase to make a minus strand. So the green one is the positive viral strand RNA circle, and the blue one is the newly formed synthesis of negative strand. So upon entry into a plant cell, the circular green colored positive single stranded RNA uses the plant RNA polymerase to make a minus strand. The polymerase continues to make multiple copies using the rolling circle mechanism. The linear negative single-stranded RNA, the blue one, uses its own catalytic activity to cut itself into genome-sized units that are circularized. So the bottommost diagram is the circular minus strand. So the linear negative single-stranded RNA uses its own catalytic activity to cut itself into genome sized units that are circularized. So the circular negative single stranded RNA, the blue one circles, then undergoes another round of rolling circle replication and self cleavage to produce multiple copies of the linear plus strand. So the green circles are formed on this minus or negative blue strands. Finally, these are circularized to give infectious circular positive single stranded RNA form. So you can see all this in this diagram, the rolling circle mechanism of replication of viroids, two rounds of rolling circle mechanism. Same thing, I have put it in words here, the rolling circle mechanism of two rounds. So here what happens, circular positive single-stranded RNA of the viroid uses the plant RNA polymerase to make minor strand. The polymerase continues to make multiple copies using rolling circle mechanism. The linear negative single-stranded RNA uses its own catalytic activity to cut itself into genome-sized units that are circularized. The circular negative single-stranded RNA then undergoes another round of rolling circle replication and self-cleavage to produce multiple copies of the linear plus strand. Finally, these are circularized to give the infectious circular positive single-stranded RNA form. So the green one ultimately appears. Now coming to the viroid diseases. There are around 30 to 40 diseases in plants known to be caused by viroids. Some of the diseases that are caused by infection of viroids in plants are potato spindle tuber disease caused by potato spindle tuber viroid, citrus exocortis caused by citrus exocortis viroid. This is the largest viroid made up of 371 nucleotides. It is 1/10 the size of the smallest virus. Then the cucumber pale fruit caused by cucumber pale fruit viroid, chrysanthemum stunt caused by chrysanthemum stunt viroid. These infectious diseases are spread by the propagation of seeds in plants by cutting, tubers, etc., and also by mishandling of contaminated implements. As I told you, hepatitis D in humans is caused by viroid-like particles. The symptoms that are caused by the infection of viroid in plants include stunting of growth, stem necrosis, deformation of leaves and fruits, etc., causing lastly death of the plant. The potato spindle tuber viroid causes significant crop damage to the potato yields, causing the tubers to elongate and then crack. Now let us discuss about the disease. Potato spindle tuber disease caused by potato spindle tuber viroid. So this was first discovered, the first viroid to be discovered in 1971 by Theodor Otto Diener, T.O. Diener. Potato spindle tuber viroid is a small single-stranded circular RNA molecule. So it is a small single-stranded circular RNA molecule closely related to the chrysanthemum stunt viroid. The natural hosts are potatoes, Solanum tuberosum, and tomatoes, Solanum lycopersicum. All potatoes and tomatoes are susceptible to potato spindle tuber viroid, and there is no form of natural resistance. There is no form of natural resistance. Natural infections have also been seen in avocados, the butterfruit, and infections in other solanaceous crops have been induced in the laboratory. Here are two pictures of healthy potato tuber and spindle shaped tubers that have been affected by potato spindle tuber viroid. So in each of the pictures, the left potatoes are the normal potatoes and the right side ones are shrunken, shriveled or elongated spindly potatoes affected by potato spindle tuber viroid. Then coming to the symptoms and transmission. Symptoms are common symptoms of severe infections include color changes in the foliage, smaller leaves, and spindle-like elongation of the tubers. Sprouting also occurs at a slower rate than the unaffected potatoes. Then the transmission. Long distance spread of the potato spindle tuber viroid usually occurs via infected seeds. Transmission via aphids, a sort of insect, Mysis persicae also occurs, but only in the presence of potato leaf roll virus. Mechanical transmission also occurs once it has been introduced to an area. So these are the symptoms and transmission of the viroid, potato spindle tuber viroid. Now coming to the fine structure of potato spindle tuber viroid. The potato spindle tuber viroid comprises of 359 nucleotides. It has a molecular weight of around 1 lakh Daltons. The RNA molecule has 5 regions. So, above is the picture of the rod-shaped single-stranded circular viroid molecule. The molecule, RNA molecule, has 5 regions which are quoted below. Terminal left, the pathogenicity domain, terminal left abbreviated as TL, the pathogenicity domain abbreviated as PD, central conserved region abbreviated as CCR, variable domain abbreviated as VD or simply V, and right terminal domain abbreviated as TR. So you can see wherever there are loops, there is no base pairing except the loops. Loops are regions where there is no complementary base pairing, so they have looped. Other all regions have complementary bases. Lastly, coming to the conclusion. So viroids are acellular particles. A viroid meaning virus-like. They are plant pathogens. They consist of only short strand of circular RNA capable of self-replication. First viroid discovered was found to cause potato spindle tuber disease, which causes slower sprouting and various deformities in potato plants. And then we discussed about the structure of viroids, the general characters of viroids, the replication of viroids, then the viroid diseases, and lastly about the potato spindle tuber disease. These are some of the references which you can go through. Thank you.